tick, tock. Woo! Oh, both hands. Oh, come on that way. Come on that way. Come on that way. Come on that way. Am I? Woo, look at these moves. We are bringing it to you guys today. We have an amazing reach and lift combo workout for you. What that means is we're doing some upper body pulling. Think of back, think of shoulders, think of biceps, and we're doing some lower body pulling as well. So think of hamstrings and glutes, targeting all that action, okay? You're gonna need some dumbbells. If you have handle bands or like floor resistance bands, I can show you some mods there. You're also gonna need a pair of mini bands, maybe just one band, but usually some people kind of change it up depending on what the move is, all right? So first thing we're gonna do just requires one dumbbell though. So go ahead and grab your dumbbell, something kind of moderately weighted. We're gonna do a bicep curl and we're gonna do a row, and we're gonna do them all on your right side, okay? So the first one, our feet are nice and square. We're gonna sit down, driving through your heels. You come up all the way tall, add on that bicep curl at the top. So sit and curl, we're there for 30 seconds. When I say 3, 2, 1, switch, you just drop your leg right back behind. Opposite elbow comes on the knee. We're doing a wide row, so elbow coming out to the side as opposed to next to my ribs, okay? So 3 times through each of those, all on the right side, and then we'll switch it over to the left, all right? Let's get ready to rock and roll. In 4, and 3, and 2, 1. Let's do it, kids. Oh, yeah. So notice them both doing a great job of sitting in towards their heels. Their booties are coming back behind them. And as they do so, torso stays nice and tall. Sitting down low really requires core strength. I know it's leg exercise, I'm doing squats, no, but a lot of core going on there, as well as oblique activation here by holding that dumbbell upright with your torso, okay? So using the feet to help propel yourself up. That 30-second mark is coming. Right leg goes back behind, left elbow on the knee. We're there in 3, we're there in 2, we're there in 1. Single arm row, let's go. Nice game. Now again, a wide row is such, just because it's a wide profile, we're taking the arm out to the side. Because the dumbbell and my arm are traveling further from my body, I'm gonna feel this again in more of my core. We're creating a rotational component here by asking that dumbbell to travel, and so your core is doing what we call anti-rotational work, not letting yourself twist. We're back to our bicep curl, round 2 coming, in 3, in 2, in 1, let's go team. Squat and curl, round 2. Now, if you do have that band like we were talking about, right, there's a couple different ways you can skin this thing. You can step into that band. Notice I'm holding both of these bad boys to make it more challenging. I'm going to go into the squat. You're not going to feel the weight there. Coming up, though, now I've got a nice little bicep curl going on there. Or, if I wanted to, I could just say, get rid of that squat and just go single arm bicep curl. You decide. 3, 2, 1, right back into our row. Again, same side for all 3 rounds. And then same idea here, we're gonna take this bad boy, it's gonna go on my lead foot, leg is back behind, and notice this, I'm gonna grab the band itself, not the handles, but the band itself, and I'm gonna come nice and wide on that row. So here, I'm doing the exact same motion that these guys are doing with my band, only the tension changes a little bit with the rubber, the plastic, as opposed to the dumbbell. We got one more time for this puppy in 3, 2, 1. Standing up, squat to curl. Let me see it, kids. Ooh, good. Now you might not be able to hear it right off the bat, but these guys, as we're getting a little bit warmer, they're breathing a little bit heavier, and they're very intentional with their breath. You should be doing the same thing. As I come up and I go to really squeeze on my squat, and then the curl, I'm breathing out, I'm exhaling with a ton of air. Same thing on that bent over row. Speaking of, 3, 2, 1, let's do it. 3rd time on that right side. And after this, kids, I'm not gonna give you a rest break. We're gonna go immediately into these exact same 2 exercises on the opposite side. The left hand combo coming. Good fast set of babe. The elbow on the lead knee is really just there to help stabilize you. So we have a nice long profile here from the shoulders all the way through the back half of that ankle. Remember, we're switching hands and going back into squat curl, left side. In 3, 2, 1, and other side. Now let's go. Ooh, how's that feel on the right? Feeling good? Burning? Burning? There you go.
Can't reach my left.
Oh, buddy. Good, so thinking about pushing their knees out as you go into that squat, make sure you're not caving in, right? And we use our lateral glute muscles to help us sit down nice and low. And as you come up, imagine yourself pressing the floor away. That's how you elevate. 7 seconds, you switch that row on this side. Now again, just switching it up. Right elbow on your right leg, left thigh behind. Wide row in 2 and 1, and let me see that, baby. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Nice, kids. Love it, Andy, boy. So like I was saying before, they aren't rotating. That's the whole point. The dumbbell wants to twist them, wants to pull their shoulders down in towards their hips. They aren't letting that happen. They're using all those core muscles to stay nice and flat. They're going right back into their squat in 3, 2, 1. Let's see it, team. Come on up. Sitting low, driving high. Yes. Dumbbell out to the side wants to pull us down. We've got to use those oblique muscles. Another muscle in the back called the QL, quadratus lumborum, to help our torso stay nice and tall instead of allowing that dumbbell to pull us down to the side. So that's a big part of this challenge. Can you do so with control without using a ton of momentum, no swing, but can you just drive up through? 3, 2, 1, and back to our one-arm row. Leg is behind, we're up and out. Solid gang. Pushing out, woo, pushing through, pushing out, pushing through. Love it. Forearm talking to you? Oh yeah. Core talking to you? Attaboy, attaboy. Now we can always change up the grip if we need to on that bicep curl. You can turn it into a hammer curl, which we saw a little later. Turn it into a supinated. 3, 2, 1, and woo! Let's get it, baby. Squat and pop. Now the nice thing is on the squat to curl, your legs are helping you out a little bit. So use some of that momentum. Think about that push down to help you drive up, making it easier for your arm to travel to the sky. On the row, we're really sticking it in. You're making your upper body do all that work by itself. However, the back muscles, those big lats and rhomboids that we're using on your row are much stronger than your biceps. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last time on that row. Let's get it, baby. Woo. Good, Anthony. Love it, kid. Love it, kid. Got it, Frast. Nice tempo, baby. So controlling the breathing, controlling the up and down. Now he's starting to get a little herky-jerky. Let me see, slow it down. Ooh, fight that, baby, fight that. We're gonna take a 15-second break. In 6, in 5, in 4, in 3, 2, 1, and woo, drop those weights, massage the forearms. You're gonna grab your mini band. It's gonna come on right above your kneesies. And then you're gonna grab that pair of medium dumbbells now, because we got another little combo. We're gonna go bicep curl again. Oh baby! This time, what we call reciprocating. So one goes up as the other goes down. They get that nice traditional rotational bicep curl. We call it supinated curl. So back and forth at the same time. When I say 3, 2, 1, you're gonna drop your dumbbells and you're going into drop squats. So working on pushing that band out with your lateral hips. I told you 15 seconds, it's been 30. You're welcome. 3, 2, 1, reciprocating curls, let's go. There we go. So difference between alternating and reciprocating. When you reciprocate, yeah, you're alternating sides. When we say alternating curl, you're going up, down, stop, reset on the other side. Reciprocating, we're traveling in opposite directions at the same time. You're going to get more work in. It is harder here in your core. It's also going to get your heart rate up faster, which means that those biceps are going to be burning a little bit more. But the good news is drop squats are coming. 3, 2, 1. Let me see you pop. Down and out, in and out, down and out, in and out. Perfect. Down and out, the feet separate as we sit in that down position. And really think about sit, right? Get your booty back behind you. Torso is still tall, but you can go ahead and keep yourself honest by tapping the floor with the fingertips and then pushing up as we come back in, right? Bringing the feet together on that little pop. We got 6, we got 5. Dumbbells are in hand. We're in 3, 2, 1, and let me see the pythons get to work. Woo! Feeding those snakes today, baby. Snakes. Look at those little snakes. Woo! Look at those giant snakes. Every lady loves the femininity conveyed when we talk about our massive pythons. Huh, Brass? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like a cobra that just ate a baby mouse. You get that little lump right there in the middle of the belly. Looking good. 3, 2, 1. Drop squats. Let's go. Kicking out. Kicking in. Perfect. And notice the rhythm they do it with as well. You might not be able to speed up as fast as they are, or hey, maybe you're faster, I don't know. but work on being rhythmic nonetheless. You bounce down, you bounce up, you bounce down, you bounce up. This isn't a high impact kind of thing, even though there's sort of a jump in there. You really should be using a lot of muscular control to absorb that force on the way down, and then just spring right on up tall. We got 4, we got 3, we've got 2, 1, and round 3 on that reciprocating curl. Come on. Atta baby, atta baby. So I didn't show that band option because it should have been obvious, right? You do this exact same reciprocating curl with your band, and the same thing on the next one. Let me tell you guys the next sequence as you're doing your curls, okay? We're gonna do a reciprocating row. So hinging forward at our weights now, we're here. One arm up, one arm down, same sort of idea. And then with that mini band still around your knees, we're gonna sit low into a pop squat. All right, we're getting there. 3, and 2, and 1. Drop squats one more time. Let me see that bounce. So when we transition to the pop squat, the difference is instead of going up and down, we're gonna stay down the whole time. Your goal is to keep your elevation the same. You're not lifting up, you're staying down there in that pop position. Good, and that a kid. 7, 6, 5, reciprocating row in 3, 2, 1, and let me see that. Woo. Hinge forward position. Go ahead and turn sideways for me. Attaboy. So notice with both of them, from the tailbone all the way up to the base of the neck, they're keeping a nice long flat line. You want to make sure core is engaged there. That's where it comes from. Woo! If you have the bands going on, variation I'd like to see is you step on your band, and then you're going to crisscross applesauce, okay? Now, grabbing the band itself, I can pull up, one arm drops, and then the other one comes up, right? So, boom, 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 same in that row. Pop squats in 3, 2, 1, let me see them. Sitting low, and then the knees are separating. We're kicking out and in. Again, I say, your knees are separating, not your feet. This is not a pop squat. This is a pop squat, all right? Separate those thighs, baby. You're open and closed sesame. You know what I'm talking about. Hey-oh. Woo. Band stays on around the knees, challenging our lateral thighs and glutes. 3, 2, 1, and reciprocating row, round 2. You need a second, take a second. Deep breath, and then right back to it. I guarantee you can get through this, guys. Come on, stay with us. Nice squat. There we go, there we go. Pull and pull and pull and pull. Hanging out, almost home. Got 4, got 3, got 2, 1, and now it's time to drop the pop, baby. Woo. Down and out. Oh, yeah. Nice breath. Way to kick it, girl. Out. Oh, yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah, buddy. Kick and pop and kick and 10 more seconds. We got one more time for this combo, guys. 1 more minute on this warm up, and then I tell you, we dive into the real thing. In 5, in 4, in 3, 2, 1, and let's go, baby. Let's go. Good again. Thinking about that flat back. Thinking about all the things that make you successful here in this position. Core is tight, knees are bent, hips are back. Weight is evenly distributed between my heels and my shoulders. Woo! Yeah, press. Keep it moving, keep it moving. All about them single ladies, baby. I put my hands up. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. One more pop squat in 3, 2, 1, and let's get low and let's go, baby. Come on. Now maybe that pop squat gets way tough. You can turn it into just a lateral march, stepping out, bringing it back in. Maybe you just hold it and stay low. Either way, we're not giving up. We're sitting down that whole time because we only got 12 seconds, team. 10, 9, 8, 7, just holding, that's fine. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Oh yeah. Go get some pruning shears, snip that band up. Oh, pull it up. Oh God. So you can use it again later. Perfect. All right. Grab a towel, grab a little sip of water. We are just getting started. Don't you go anywhere.